use variation of parameters to solve the given system. So you are given this system, and first you need to rewrite it you need to put it into vector x prime, which is this. Okay, so to use because this is non-homogeneous solution, first here's the guideline for you to find out the solution for non-homogeneous solution. First you need to find a homogeneous solution which is the same as what you did normally. Find the determinant of a minus lambda I, then figure out lambda. Okay, then you need to find non-homogeneous solution, which is this one. So here's a formula, and I'm sure that you learned this already, so let me walk you through it. So first, find a homogeneous solution. So ignore this one, okay, and then let's call this matrix A. First, take matrix A minus lambda I, that gives you this matrix, and then find its determinant, that gives you this one. Distribute this out, simplify it, set this equal to 0. So for lambda, you will get lambda equals positive 1, negative 1. Okay, so for 2 by 2 matrix, you will get 2 eigenvalues. Now for lambda equals 1, plug it into this matrix, that gives you this matrix augmented with 0. Okay, so use the first equation. I found out that k1 equals k2. If I choose k1 1, then k2 is 1, then my vector k is 1 1, and vector x is 1 1 e to the t. Now you are going to do the same thing for lambda equals negative 1. Plug it into here, that gives you this matrix augmented with 0. Okay, use the first equation, that gives me 3k1 equals k2. Choose k1 1, then k2 is 3, then my vector k is 1 3, and vector x2 is 1 3 e to the negative t. Then my homogeneous solution is equal to c1 times vector x1 plus c2 times vector x2. Okay, that's simple. Now let's move on to the non-homogeneous solution. So first you need to put this into a matrix, and let's call this phi of t. So exclude c1 and c2, put everything into a matrix, so don't forget to multiply by e to the t here, e to the negative t over here. Okay, and then you are going to find the determinant of phi of t, which gives you 2, and then you need to find its inverse, which is 1 over determinant times this matrix. So you, for upward diagonal line, you add the negative sign in front of this, and this entry and this entry. For downward diagonal line, you switch the position, so bring this up and bring this down. Okay, and then multiply by 1/2, that gives you this matrix. And then you are going to find u inverse of t, which is inverse phi times f of t. What is f of t? F of t is this vector. Okay, so whatever left over when you put it into a what doesn't come with x and y, your variables. Okay, now here's important, do not switch the order here. Okay, so you need to have inverse phi of t times f of t. You cannot switch the order, which is f times phi, because multiply matrix C together the order in matrix C will affect your answer. Okay, so if you multiply this out, it gives you this matrix. Now you are going to find the integral. You need to integrate this matrix to get u of t. Okay, so integrating this, that gives me this matrix. So for this one, to integrate this one, so let's take a look at this one specifically. Now this one first. So if I integrate this one, use integration by part method. Okay, so u equals negative 2t, dv equals e to the negative t dt, then du is negative 2 dt, v equals negative e to the negative t. Okay, then you work it down, that gives you this matrix, that gives you this. So when you have 2t e to the negative t minus the integral of 2e to the negative t dt, so the integral of this one is positive 2e to the negative t, which is this one. Okay, Now you are going to do the same thing for 2t e to the t. So use the integral by part method again. Okay, so I'm sure you know how to do it. So let me let me skip this part, but I will give you the answer here. Okay, so if you integrate it, that gives you this answer, and then just put it into a matrix. Now you are ready to find non-homogeneous solution, which is equal to phi of t times u of t. What is phi of t? Phi of t is this one. What is u of t? U of t is what you just found. Multiply them together. That gives you this matrix. Okay, so again, do not switch the order here, because if you do that, it will give you a different answer, and that's not correct. Now if you simplify this down, that gives you this one. Okay, then your final answer is equal to x homogeneous solution plus non-homogeneous solution, which is this. Okay, that's it.
If you find the video is helpful, feel free to give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel in order to receive the most current videos. Don't forget to hit the bell so that you won't miss anything. I'll see you next time.